Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Seems like Bitcoin has taken the weekend off. Maybe Bitcoin is waking up just now. It's reached the next target area, this target range for the D wave. Therefore the video is a bit later today because not much happened. I wanted to see if anything exciting happens. Now, here we go. At least we have a little bit of a move to the upside here into the target range for the D wave, as per the purple scenario that we talked about yesterday and the days before. Let me take you through the structure. Don't think it's worth talking about the bigger picture. I did that yesterday. Nothing at all changed, not even anything noteworthy on the smaller time frames, but at least here on the hourly chart, we could just look at where we are for the benefit of every new viewer. So two scenarios I'm tracking here. Okay, the main thesis is that a third wave topped middle of March. Third wave topped middle of March here around 73,800. Then a fourth wave correction started. In the yellow count, which I'm currently primarily following, the wave 4 bottomed on the 1st of May. I still labeled it as alternative, but just because I want to see if support levels are holding. The evidence is thin that the wave 4 that the wave 4 finished, but the wave 4 did enough, certainly, in terms of correcting. So I give the bulls here the chance to prove it. And as long as the micro support area here is holding, I will remain focused on the upside as per the yellow scenario. Within the yellow count, we've got this purple subwave structure. Both are pointing to the upside. It takes really a break below 64,370 to indicate that the white count is playing out, which means that this fourth wave that started middle of March when the third wave topped, that this correction is still unfolding as a wider flat structure. A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. But also that count has its problems. So I really just, in summary, need a break of support, and the Elliott Wave analysis allows us to understand what that support level is, to indicate that the C wave to the downside is likely taking us into the region around 55 to 58K. So at the moment I'm focused here on the yellow count. I'm just watching if support is holding, and if we get an upside breakout, next stop would be around 76,400 in my opinion. Of course, there are some resistance levels to overcome. For example, the all-time high, logically around 73.8K, and also some breakout points around 71,000, or 72,000 and 72,800. So let's go to the 30-minute chart. Before we dive into the microstructure a little more, I just want to give you one more time the opportunity to sign up for the newsletter, which is completely written now. It hasn't been sent out yet. I finished it earlier today. So you can find the link in the description, or you go to the website and click on resources and click on newsletter, and then you can just submit the form. But you have to do it literally straight away, because I'm going to send out the newsletter in the next 1 hour or so, next hour or one or 2 hours. Okay, if you do it, too late, then you can still get the next week's newsletter. There's going to be an update on, well, gold, for example, one cryptocurrency that I don't cover anywhere else, some stuff about mindset. So lots of good stuff in there, and we're going to build on it. In addition to that, what I also wanted to share with you on X today, the promised Coty update. So there's a Coty video only updated on X. The X community voted for it. I mentioned it already yesterday, that I will highlight when it's uploaded. Well, I did that today. Feel free to check it out. Also follow us on X for all sorts of additional content. Yeah. Also, by the way, here you can find the link to the newsletter as well. So looking at the 30-minute chart, then I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. There are two pathways that are part of this scenario that we are in the yellow count, that I can see that possibly will play out. Really, the differences are minor and only really in the detail. It's all about 64,370. I mean, as long as that is holding that level, I can call that a wave 4 in the yellow count. I would actually prefer, though, that the yellow count holds the 50% fib level, and that's at 65,755. Because if we go down all the way to the 61.8 fib level, it already indicates weakness. So I'm going to add here, ideally, price holds here. The 50% fib level, always good if that level can hold. Now I leave the microstructure of the yellow count a little bit open. I really don't care about it. It's yeah, again, it could be another WXY, for example. There's just too many options. This is just a choppy mess. It probably really fits best the wave count of a triangle indicated here in purple. For anybody who's not so familiar with Elliott Wave, if this is really an Elliott Wave triangle, then the fourth wave could complete either as, well, WXY as per the yellow count. It's a 3-wave move, a complex correction which could get one more leg down. Or the triangle pattern allows for a more direct upside breakout, but it looks as if also here it needs another higher low in wave E. Basically that wave 4 finishes as triangle. So the wave 4 could be a WXY pattern or could be an ABCDE 5-wave triangle. In a triangle, all the subwaves are corrective, which is the case, you know, corrective up, corrective down. And what we were watching for yesterday, the days before, was a possible move up in wave D. This is happening right now as we speak. The D wave is also, as I said, a corrective move, so an ABC structure. Earlier today, it seems to have put in the B wave low, and we might now be moving up in the C wave. That target area was already put onto the chart a couple of days ago. We've now reached it. We've already seen a reaction to the 38.2 extension, so you can see that there is a reaction and the levels are respected. If this really is the C wave, however, of wave D, I would actually prefer this wave D to finish somewhere around the 61.8 fib level. This is just a more common target, and this D wave would look quite weak if this is all of wave D. But bear in mind, this can always turn into something more complex. Maybe this is just the A wave of the D wave and it turns into something more complex. Really, you can't predict every single twist and turn, but I already find it good that the market has reached the next upside target here on the 30-minute chart. A little higher would be ideal, and then a higher low, and then in the triangle, if we break out to the upside, then, well, then this could be the next wave up that takes us to around about 76.5K. Important here is that we get a bit of a signal, right? So one signal that we are breaking out to the upside would be a break above, first of all, 69K and then 69,500, and then follow through above 70,650 would be ideal. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Also on Instagram now, I'm going to publish additional different content than on other platforms. Okay, so far this has always been sort of the same content on Twitter to a degree and Insta. So Insta was not really in the focus. I will change that now. So there will be educational reels, maybe some behind the scenes content. So feel free to follow us there as well. You'll find the link obviously in the description for our official. Please make sure you follow only the official one for the official Instagram account. So thank you very much. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.